exactly is kingdom? For most believers, we have heard the concept, particularly among the Pentecostal charismatic circles, but we're not able to articulate with intelligence what the kingdom is all about. Now, the concept of kingdom is not even a spiritual concept, or would I say, it's not a religious concept. The concept of kingdom is a governmental concept, meaning it is not just privy to those in the faith. Are we together now? Traditionalists understand kingdom, other heathenistic people. We have all kinds of kingdoms around the world. And it's important we understand that concept, and then we can connect it to many other things we'll be discussing. So very quickly for a definition. A kingdom is defined as a territory, any territory, where the influence, where the value system, where the culture and the will of the king is allowed to be exercised without restraint. So a kingdom is defined as any territory where, number one, the influence, number two, the value system, number three, the culture, number four, the will of a king is allowed to be exercised without restraint. This is a very important definition. When you go to the kingdoms that are around the world, they are not a democracy. The territory reflects the value of a king. If the king is a benevolent king, he will cut, that energy will be all over his territory. Are we together? It comes from two words, king's domain. So the first word there is king, talks about the monarch, and then the domain where the king resides, and he influences that domain with his influence, culture, value system, will. If you understand me so far, shout amen. Amen. It's very important that we lay that foundation so that when you hear us talk kingdom, 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 what we simply mean is the governing influence of God, the governing influence of heaven. Please, you may want to write that down, so that anywhere you hear kingdom, we are simply talking about the governing influence of heaven, the governing influence of God at work in a life or at work in a territory. I needed to put that foundation. Is very important.